Holy smokes, look at this yard area. Look at the tracks. Oh my gosh. We got elk, we got deer. This, I think they spent the night here. Yeah, most of this is torn up by the elk. Yeah, they spent the night here. Oh my gosh, look at all the tracks coming down. That is a lot. There's another little bedding area up ahead of us here. I am tired. Okay, hi Apollo, how are you? We're about as high as we're gonna go today. We've done about 1,000 foot ascent. Come here, get in the camera, bud. Come on. About 1,000 foot ascent. And this mountain behind us is Adams. And when Adams looks this nice, we always stop and talk, because you don't usually see it this clear like this, and certainly sunny. It's usually overcast, can't see that far. When we get around the corner, we're gonna see St. Helens. You guys are pretty much used to each other at this point. Yeah, all right, stop it. You're such an over-dramatic talker. Yes, you are. I know. He gets to go and see all your secret spots.
He won't tell, I promise.
So we're gonna put this on long format so we can talk for a while.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's tell a story about the mountain lion. So there's a place coming up around the bend getting here that sit. Okay, that's enough. That the elk bed, the deer bed, and I saw some tracks, some lion tracks. In fact, I saw fresh tracks inside of old tracks. I mean, the cat was actually walking in its same footing. So, and then there's one point on the hill that looked like, you know, a stick came down in the snow, and I pointed it out to, I think I got a video of it. I pointed out to Sean, what is this? And that's when it came off the hill, its tail dragged and did like a snaky thing. And then that was really close to where I wanted to put this trail camera to get St. Helens in the background, to get where the elk come in bed, there's deer, and maybe even that lion. So I'm setting it up while Sean is watching both dogs. Wyatt's tied up to a stump and he's got a hold of Apollo. And I'll let you take it from here.
Wyatt and Apollo started acting up, and I figured they were acting up at each other, but they weren't looking at each other. They were both looking up about the same direction. And so I took a peek up there. I saw the shoulders and the head of this cat. So I drew my pistol, called for John. He came down, and then
the way he called, he says, "John, cat."
Yeah, John, there's a cat.
Well, and I'm like, okay, probably a bobcat.
No, it wasn't a bobcat. Next time we worked out the call sign for a lion. Next time it's going to be a lion.
He's going to say lion.
He might come a little quicker, but I wasn't worried too much about it. It was up on the hill. It didn't seem like it really wanted to approach me, which is probably a good thing, or it would have used all 9 lives at once. So me and John kind of scouted around to make sure it wasn't sneaking up around behind us or in front of us or the sides of us.
Man, it's bright.
It is.
I forgot my glasses at the
truck. Oh, man. So once we figured out that it wasn't really interested in us anymore, it backed off. Well, John was setting up the trail cam. I have a thermal, which we were not actively hunting cats.
No, we're not hunting. We're just getting trail camera stuff.
We're just getting trail camera footage, and it's something I always have in this chest carrier. So I decided to scan the horizon just to see what I could see, and sure enough, we saw it about probably 200 yards back, up in the tree, about midway up, saw this gray blip, and I was like, yep, that's him. And or the world's biggest squirrel, we're not sure. But the size and the direction it was, and as high up in the tree as it was, that there's nothing else it could have been. So we were pretty certain it was no longer interested in us. But the moral of the story is, if you do stuff like this, come prepared. I mean, you know, whether it's a first aid kit or a gun, you know, just come prepared and have a plan and let people know where you're going and when they expect you back. And that way, if it would have been bad, it may not be as bad as it could be. But just be prepared and have a plan. You know, and that's...
So both of us are armed. Sean, actually, you can see he's got pepper spray as well. And I've got quick draw knives and stuff. I mean, we're more than prepared. The chance of a lion messing with us with two dogs like this, that's pretty bold.
Yeah,
or pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
So, and you know, you hear stories about lions. That's amazing that this thing came in. I mean, because he was brewing the whole way up.
Yeah, it was, and I thought he was brewing at Apollo, and Apollo was talking back to him until I noticed where they were looking. But, you know, like John said, we have pistols and knives. I have a trauma kit. We have an InReach. So, I mean, we're, you know, if you do stuff like this, try and bring a friend and be prepared. I mean, that's really the best, safest way to do this. We were talking about it, and had it been just one of us alone, we might have handled things differently. But since there's two of us, we decided to forge on with the trail cams.
Come on.
But yeah, it was something.
That's interesting.
First time I've ever seen a cat like that in the wild. A lion. Sorry.
Beautiful day.
Oh, it's gorgeous.